Okay, the Spirit of the Outback train is arriving on platform 2414 is leading. Is trailing. Our baggage on the front. There will be certain procedures and then we'll be allowed to board the train. Power baggage and a crew dormitory car, followed by 3 sleeping cars, 2 dining cars and 2 sitting cars, known in America as coach cars, with the second dining car having a servery cut into the kitchen to take away snacks and the like, primarily for the sitting car passengers. Now, I mean, we may use that tonight because we're running a couple of hours late. We should normally have gone in the dining car. Or we can buy a snack or whatever we want in that snack bar car on our way. We're only going as far as Emerald on this trip.
Well, it's hardly 6, not even 6 o'clock in the morning actually, and that's the highway. I think I'm pretty sure that's the Bruce Highway, Brisbane to Cairns. We're still not into Rockhampton. Bright daylight. Looks like it's going to be a pretty warm day today, and we're hours behind time, of course. Now, for my Australian friends, this is a rarity, and there's a few things to say. Number one is it's going to be so hot out in the west today that this train is going to terminate at Emerald, which is where we're getting off anyway. My friend John Boyle and myself, and take a little bit of movie there, and they're going to put people on a bus out to Longreach. It's going to be 45 degrees out at Longreach, which is pretty hot. So we're just in the scrub country. The sun's up, and you know, as I said, it's going to be an interesting day. A few dead trees here, look at that. Not sure whether we've passed, pretty sure we've passed Mount Larkham, and anyway. Maybe we have. Maybe this is it now, perhaps, I don't know. Anyway. There was quite a fog out there earlier, and it's clearing up. Quite a couple of road viaducts there, bridges being built. It's like a new highway, elevated section of the highway there. Probably this is a flood-prone sort of area. There's the existing highway beside me, so there we go. What it looks like. Building something up there. just in the economy class dining car, which is a snack bar as well. And I'm just about to pull into Rockhampton, and we'll get a quick view on the platform.
Can you put sugar in them?
Two locomotives. This might be three. Hang on. No, two. Sorry. And the tilt train here in the dock as well. Platform number 4. I'm just explaining really that there's quite a rare event. You got the Spirit of the Outback here on platform 1, and you got the tilt train to Brisbane sitting on platform 2, all in broad daylight. Well, they should have been through there in the middle of the night, so to speak. And actually they're going to bring the locomotives back and haul this back to the junction, and through the junction and out towards Emerald. This has to be one of the rarest railway events I've ever been involved in. The locomotives are coming back here, they're going around the train and come back to hook on. And they're ready to go out. Got a couple on here very shortly. Actually, I've got to make a correction here. There's the locomotives now on both ends of the train, and what's happening is the ones we're looking at in the distance are actually going to be the train engines for when we leave the junction. And the sun's coming out of the way, but still we swing around, you might get a view of the locomotives on the other end of the haul us to the junction. Okay, so just want to clarify that they didn't change ends. I thought, in fact, over the years I've known that they've just simply backed up the train. Alright, so I'm going to reboard it. We'll head off after a while, take a few scenes along the way. Are engaged in this backup move. Out of Rockhampton, there's the platform, and we got the tilt train we're coming past at the moment. We look at platform 4. Here we go. There's platform 4. It's adjacent to platform 1. It doesn't make sense, does it? There's the tilt train. It absolutely amazed me that some people were making disparaging remarks about this train. It's a very nice train, actually. The windows are a little bit sort of foggy. So there had been foggy up quite a bit, actually, coming up into here, and it might show up. Now it's started to clear up here. So anyway, take a couple of shots along the way, and it should be quite a nice day. Never know what's in one of these sidings or whatever. Track coming in, this is where we came in earlier. And the junction. That's the line, that is the junction. So it's a two-way junction, but we're going to go past it and head in the other direction because the train itself is facing, all the seats and whatever are facing in one direction, so they've got to go past the junction here, which is electrified, by the way. And then we're heading the right direction, and away we go, in other words. Out to Blackwater, and then that's where the mines are. And there's other places, Dingo and other, little towns along the way. And then beyond there, of interest is the fact that it is electrified to Emerald, but it's not used any longer. That's to say the electrification is not used in that stretch of track. So we might be able to get a photo of that later. Coming down to get the switch locomotives off, and there's my phone.
We must be back on the main line.
No, it's electrified out to Blackwater.
Oh, okay, so we're
on the branch.
on the line now.
Yeah, and it feels like a main line because it's built to main line standard,
Yeah.
right? But once you get to Emerald, it goes onto the short tracks, as you know. Well, we're not going there, so and the train's not going there.
Okay.
On a short rail on the jointed track, da-dunk, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway, we're just in the what is called the economy class dining car, a snack bar, and having a cup of coffee early morning. Half an hour or so we go to the dining car for breakfast. Photographing, just getting this siding here in case there's a coal train in it.
Oh, yeah.
Frankly. There's one on the other side, actually. I can see one. This is a nice view across here, though.
Yeah, you want to change seats?
No, it's all good.
How much is that? She doesn't even know. She thinks it's only 170 there. I said,
It better not be.
there's more than that there. There she is. Hello.
That was me kissing you. I think we kissed you. That was mama kissing you.
That was me going over it.
Yeah. Explain to me. You did the whole lot
Explain how it works.
Nice long sidings.
Is that how it works? That's what I'm just told.
Half is hers, half is mine.
I don't know what kind of fucking thing that. He doesn't tell me this stuff. He goes, oh, this is fucking special. Well, you've got to tell me so I know
No, he
what
does
it is.
not.
I need to know. I can't just go, oh, we're doing something special and then I'll find out something
They
bad.
had the whole lot.
I don't want the whole lot.
Think Willow's knowing?
No, she didn't.
Really rocky,
shadows. Yeah, I'm coming through now.
There's a coal train apparently. There's, on the opposite side of the line is the stand. Well, here it is. There we go. Electric. 2 locomotives, electric.
Coal being washed. Ready for export.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The economy depends on it.
Now, oh, film all the.
Who's this guy talking about? I don't know her. I don't know her.
No, it's not mandatory, it's not for you. It's just mandatory to courts and
Just like Amber with people like that.
Well, I've already walked this contact.
And I don't know what.
you don't have anything to do.
There's another electric in the middle. It might be too, yeah. Because they're good long trains.
About 50 carriages.
I think even more, maybe 80 something or so. I heard 84 cars, I'm sure they're right. I didn't bother trying to count them. I wouldn't do that, man. Just giving people an idea of the size of the coal trains by filming the whole train, let's say. There she goes. There we go, guys. Now I understand it's about an 84 car coal
That
train.
was the second one we passed.
Yeah.
We only just started on the line.
Okay, well, we've come into the Tucker Box restaurant. Or to my American and other overseas friends, the dining car. And we're going to be getting a breakfast here. It's about 7:15 in the morning, and just see what develops from here. We're going to get a nice hot breakfast. Now I can see that looks like a little road, but it's actually the full right-of-way of this line. Many years ago. We're on a deviation here. There are a lot of deviations on this line, actually.
Where are we going here? Can I take?
There we go. It's 40, 30 diesel. Just getting that one. A bit of reflections on the window, but okay. Anyway, a bit of a sharp angle there, guys. Don't worry about it. Siding here. Pretty much overgrown too. Yep, it wouldn't be in use, that one. Yeah, she's had it. Bits of abandoned track or whatever else.
Here's a station. Look at that. What's that? Doringa. There we are, guys. A little station of Doringa. They wouldn't run. They don't have passenger trains here that stop any longer. These stations like Dingo, Doringa, Blackwater. This is the only passenger train on the line, and it only runs 2 days a week anyway. Often photograph sidings because there could be some train in there, you know. Just leaving the little town of Doringa. Coming through the small town of Bluff, I'd say, and there's a siding here. There's a line out to the coal mines here too. See what's out here. Pretty sure that was Bluff, maybe not. Just have to check it out. I'm back in this economy class dining car.
Yeah, thank you, baby. I got you. It was one of the really sheriff or American things. But it was one of those things. He got the most respect fucking for killing one of them.
I go BS.
Well, that's what I was told.
I don't know an Aboriginal fellow that's doing life in jail, killing 17 coppers with an AK. We still don't have to take everyone in that jail with fucking medicate. Even the security guards didn't wear a mask. You don't get respect from people in jail.
He keeps asking me out.
Just filming a few of these sightings just in case. You never know what's going to come along.
I called it.
They're about typically about a couple of 1,000-metre sightings. So I understand the limit up here is around 1,800-metre long trains, which is still pretty good.
Oh my god, fire. Look at what I'm wearing. Jeans, a dress, and top. Yeah, I will have
All right.
Brisbane, I've got people talking about Jack, I've got people talking about fucking Rick, and I want to all the fucking spots.
Can I grab one of the...
I'm really glad if I do it again, I'm going to go
There's a coal train the other side, but not on this side where I'm sitting. It's multiple track here, 4 tracks. This must be Blackwater, I'm assuming. No, Bluff. It's only Bluff. Okay. Oh yeah, it's yeah, I thought we were in Bluff a little earlier, but that's not so. Here's the station, by the way. Bluff. There you go. Now, in the good old days, they used to stop places like this.
I can still see what's wrong on the screen. Instead of men in black, it's the boys in blue. Oh no, it's MLB, but we changed the listen. Well, we all... My mate originally had it. Oh, what did he have it at? Something funny. I can't remember what it was. It was real funny.
Coming in to Blackwater.
Hey, matey. Okay, can I get 2 pies? 2 pies. And 2 croissants? Next up,
There's Blackwater Station. I guess people can actually use the service here. There's some people on the platform. Hey, they must be getting on the train.
That's why she was laughing.
Actually, we're just leaving Blackwater. Couldn't get a good shot of the train back there, but never mind. You know, fair way yet. It's about an hour, I suppose. But the destination of the Emerald will be coming up. And it'll be the end of our trip for everybody, actually, because they're getting... It's an unusual thing. They're going to give them lunch in the dining car, put them on buses and send them to Longreach. Interesting compromise, you might say, because they've got to terminate the train here when they get to Emerald. And we'll just go up and stay overnight and then take the bus to Mackay tomorrow morning, very early. There's a train, bit of a sharp angle, mind you. Very sharp angle. Okay, well, we're between Blackwater and Emerald. It's a bit of a low scrub country. And just crawling along here, we're not going too fast. We're more or less approaching Emerald fairly shortly now. What I find very interesting, there have been a lot of sightings along the way, some of them electrified, and that have been abandoned in a sense. They've got grass growing up out of them. I can see one there, for example. In some cases I've even seen electric, the overhead going around the corner with no tracks. Couple more sightings here. Well, okay, we've made it into Emerald, and this is the lead locomotive here, and the second locomotive right here. Looking around, we see the train is in the platform there, and incidentally, do another circular look. They're right into town, and when I'm looking along here, I see the BP petrol station. Our motel is right beside that. This will be the bus that takes people out from here at Emerald now to Longreach after they have their lunch in the dining car.